Tank is done. Tank is hung him up. Hey, shoes off. Get the bag. Put a plaque up. He's done. Tank is done.
When you say done, you mean like not fighting anymore?
Tank is checked out mentally. Tank is gone mentally. Tank looking for the big bag, of Jake Paul, Pacquiao, something solo, and he's looking to, hey, I'll see you later. Tank is standing. He's not gonna fight Shakur Stevenson at all. At all. I don't care how much money Turkey offered, give him 4 laps.
The boxing world is questioning whether Gervonta Davis is losing his grip on the top. Once compared to Floyd Mayweather Jr. for his power and star appeal, recent struggles, distractions, and an underwhelming showing against Lamont Roach Jr. have raised doubts. Now, fans are wondering, is this just a setback or the beginning of the end for Tank's reign?
To y'all, since y'all think it ain't no love over here, we'll put the quad on here.
You know what I'm saying?
How did y'all meet?
Hold on. Okay. I want to say something too.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, they want me and this dude
let's get this clear.
to be in beef. They want us to be, you know what I'm saying, going at it on Twitter because we young, you know what I'm saying? We flashy, light-skinned dudes, you know what I'm saying? We getting a lot of money and we doing some big things, and it's only the sky's the limit for both of us, all 3 of us, for real. So, you know, they want us to beef, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep on winning, keep on getting money, and keep doing what we supposed to.
And ain't no way that's gonna happen with an OG in this corner and I'm OG in this corner here. And never in the future. It ain't gonna never happen. It's business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you.
How did y'all meet?
Got some greatness around here.
How did y'all meet?
Devin was fired. How old you was? Young. It was young, yeah. 14. But I already knew about Devin a long time ago because he was in the amateurs. You know what I mean? Beating everybody up and shit like that. Now he turned pro. You know what I mean?
If y'all played it right, it's a 9-figure fight though. Y'all play this shit right.
Dude, here you go. Here you go.
100. Money with y'all. I want y'all to make money.
From 130 to 135 pounds, Gervonta Davis built a reputation as one of the most dangerous punchers in boxing, with knockout power that could change a fight in an instant. Every shot carried explosive force, making his fights must-watch events and earning him comparisons to Mike Tyson for his ability to end bouts dramatically. Even Floyd Mayweather Jr. labeled him the future face of the sport. Tank fully embraced that role, rising as a dominant and feared force in the lightweight division.
I say this, the most exciting fighter that's acting and fighting in boxing right now is Gervonta Tank Davis. When Gervonta Tank Davis go out there and fight, he reminds me of Pretty Boy Floyd. Because Pretty Boy Floyd, you couldn't go get no popcorn. You couldn't go.
Decision was made. It's just that it's a damn shame that he gets to lean on the letter of the law. And the state of Nevada and the parole committee had to lean on the letter of the law because he's somebody that I believe doesn't only deserve to be in jail, he deserved to be under.
But lately, that spark in Gervonta Davis seems to be fading. The intensity, the relentless drive, the ruthless edge that once made him feel unstoppable no longer shows up the same way inside the ring.
Welcome back. Champion boxer Gervonta Tank Davis out of jail tonight. The famous South Florida fighter bonded out less than an hour ago.
Now he's accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in front of their children. CBS News Miami's Trish Christakis is live at the jail in West Miami-Dade with details on the allegation.
Arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
You did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Yeah, just get your... That's it, you know, basically.
The focus around Gervonta Davis has shifted away from the ring and toward court dates and legal drama, leaving fans questioning whether boxing has taken a backseat. Just as he should be fully locked in on his career, Tank has instead found himself dealing with serious offering issues, adding uncertainty to what was once a clear and dominant path.
Man, I just want to say to let the people know that this judge is crazy, bro. This judge is, she locked me up because basically I bought a property. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
The home detention people. I listened to everybody to the T. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail. She said that I shouldn't have. She wanted me to be in an apartment, a one-bed apartment. You know what I mean? And I couldn't even. You know what I mean?
take that. You know what I mean? She wanted me to stay in the one-bed apartment and my kids, you know, come visit me and things like that. I just want to spread light on this situation because I feel as though she's taking advantage of me. She could.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
And she's doing stuff that's not right. I mean, I feel as though I don't know if she's a bad judge or not, but the things that she's doing right now is not right. You know what I mean?
Like in the ring, and was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on? And
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning, and you know, like you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that, or like when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know. It's cool.
Reports of a troubling incident have emerged, shaking fans and reinforcing the growing perception that Gervonta Davis struggles to maintain stability and control in his life outside the ring.
Sure, it was a great fight. It was a close fight. Depending on what they do with that decision of taking the knee, depending if the commission reverses the decision, or I think the draw was meant to be. So I like the draw. No, if you take the knee, man, if you take the knee in the 90s or in 2000, you're taking the point off. That's the bottom line. You're taking the point off. I don't know what happened with the referee. Maybe he was a little starstruck. Maybe he was a little, because he loves Tank. He loves New York. He loves the big lights. The referee with the eyes, he's like, a point should be deducted if you take a knee. It's a fact. It's in the rule book, right? The fact that they didn't take it away, then that's where the controversy is, right? It's not, look, did Gervonta get hit? Was he dazed? Who knows? Only he knows. But what I saw, when you take a knee, that's an automatic point. That's just the rule. This is not basketball. This is not, this is not basketball where, wait, hold on, my ankle hurts. Hold on, let me take a timeout. You don't take timeouts in boxing. It just doesn't happen. Whether he had something in his eye or not, you have to fight. There's 3 minutes to fight. So if you take a knee, if you go to your corner, I mean, the rules are the rules. And I don't know what New York is gonna settle on.
This isn't new for Gervonta Davis. His history is riddled with run-ins with the law, from public altercations to hit-and-run incidents. While he has shrugged off past troubles and returned to the ring unscathed, this latest case feels different. Fans and experts are beginning to push back, insisting that you can't be celebrated as boxing's elite if you spend more time in courtrooms than in the gym.
So first off, the rematch, yes, it don't look like it's happening. That's just to, put it out there and be transparent with everyone, because that's the only question I get 10 times a day, maybe even more. So, that's what it is, and that's what it's looking like. Again, we still haven't heard from his camp, like specifically when it comes to the business. So, it is what it is. As far as my future, man, we moving on. We can't just sit around and drag our feet. But there has been some recent news that, his charges got dismissed in Florida.
That's good news. But does that open up the possibility for talks to reopen, champ, or are you gonna move on for the time being and maybe revisit this later? What's the general feeling with you and your camp?
I mean, like I said, we're not going to sit and wait. I think their best bet is to, try to structure something. If not, we're going to move forward. We don't have time to be, it's not like we're the cash cow, you know what I'm saying?
But do you think he even boxers?
Yeah, I mean, I'd be down. Let's run it. I'd be super, super down. I don't know if
Gervonta needs Jake Paul. Let's be clear, right?
Is there a height limit in boxing?
What do you think about the rumors of Tank and Jake fighting?
Man, Tank disrespectful to the sport if he choose that over fighting with me. I'm the best fighter in the sport. I've been telling him that. he called cap on it. So if he won't call cap and say I'm not who I say I am.
Then came the Lamont Roach fight, a bout meant to mark Gervonta Davis's triumphant return, a chance to dominate, silence critics, and reaffirm his place atop the division. But the reality was starkly different. For the first time, Tank looked human, sluggish, tired, almost disinterested. Roach, the supposed underdog, came in sharp, exposing cracks in Tank's game and forcing him to take a knee, a moment that instantly went viral. This was not the unstoppable knockout artist the division feared. This was a fighter in trouble, and fans couldn't ignore it.
Just because I'm curious. So, you see a lot of athletes announce retirement and then come back, or announce retirement and then don't retire. How realistic is this?
It's real.
Has it changed? Have you been have you had any thoughts like, maybe I was tripping a bit?
Yeah, I do be having them thoughts.
Yeah.
But it's also too, I want to get myself together though.
Which is much more important.
Yeah, I really want to get myself together, like not retire, but take a break, But the only thing is, well, I ain't gonna lie. I'd already made a promise. To Al, like, we out of it type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I can stick around and I will help people and guide people, but as far as like me competing, I don't really want to do it. It's like other stuff I need to work on, Like being more there for my kids, going to school, just building myself up as a person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The fight was officially declared a majority draw, but it didn't feel like an even result to most viewers. It seemed closer to a defeat. Roach exited the ring with his reputation on the rise, while Tank looked more exposed and open to criticism than before. Almost instantly, his name started to disappear from pound-for-pound discussions, and instead of fans calling for matchups like Tank against Shakur or Haney, the conversation shifted towards seeking answers and accountability. Despite all that, it was undeniably a great fight.
Be in this too much longer. That's the answer right there for you.
How old are you now? 28?
28.
Yeah. How much longer are you expecting to do it?
Once I get them guys out of there, I'm gone.
Is that right? Let's say like 30-ish, something like that? Why do you want to get out so soon?
I want to just help people that's coming behind me. I feel as though that's more important. Future.
Is that why you got Lamont Peterson and Anthony on this card?
They was before me, but they're trying to do my good deeds. I feel as though it's something that is installed in me. There's loyalty. I feel as though that's something that people are missing out here. I feel as though if you're in a position to help somebody, help them.
I'm not sure what decision New York will ultimately make, but what made the situation even more frustrating was Tank's response afterward. Instead of taking a rematch with Roach to show the draw was just a one-off result, he stayed away from it completely. He hasn't pursued that challenge, likely aware that a second fight could turn out even worse and leave a permanent impact on his legacy. That's when fans really started to realize something had changed. Tank no longer seemed driven to prove himself or reach greatness, but rather focused on securing the money.